Oh, oh, sorry. Okay, we're good. Let me get me together as y'all come into the space, y'all. I'm a little flushed because your boy was just working in. Okay, I was working in out. Okay, okay. I got a theme song for my dog. His name is Milo. This is all segue sidebar, right? And I sing a song for him because he kind of sits inside out. Okay. And it go like he said inside out and outside in. He said inside out and outside in. And if you sit regular, you can't be his friend. And just in case, I'ma say it again. Uh-huh. I'm Milo. I'm Milo. I'm Milo. Okay, shout out Milo. But anyway, okay. So I shot a short where I was talking about instead of saying working out, because everything holds a vibration and frequency. I'm like, I'm working in, baby, because I'm seeing the results by just doing me. Okay. I don't know what other people do, but I do me. Right. And I'm seeing the results and having fun. And that's all part of the work in. Okay. And we're going through the alchemical processes right now. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for hitting the like, y'all. All right, this reading. So I was talking about I just got done working out. I was hot. I was flustered. I had pulled the three cards y'all saw from the thumbnail. Okay. The first card was freedom. Boom. Second card, look that demon. Okay, right in its face. Oh my gosh. Not so scary, right? Freedom again. Double confirmation. I just had an epiphany, right, with this card because I really didn't want to show my face. I did not. I was going to shoot how I usually shoot. And hi, welcome. I didn't even get into my intro. Hi, if this is your first time here, this is Moments with Mo, y'all. Welcome to the channel. If you are returning, thank you. I love you. Welcome back, y'all. Thank you for coming into the space, okay? Um, it's fire energy. I'm kind of moving along with the energy. Okay. So stick around. All right. If you felt resonating to this to come here, and I'm pretty sure you'll have a message here for you. Okay. Who we are in the year of the fire horse. Spoke to a good friend of mine that reminded me of that today, which is so interesting. As you can see, again, I'm amped up because I feel good. I feel good after just getting my work in out. I got my work in out. Okay. And hi y'all. How we doing, y'all? Hi Philip. Hi Mind Strong. How we doing, family? Hi Soul Tribe. I'm talking to a collective right now that who you are going or have went through or you feel you are approaching another metamorphosis. Okay, another cleansing, but this fire energy that is really out and about. Okay, right now, and it is burning away everything that every illusion, old stories, old scars. Okay, it's like I'm seeing the fire is healing the scar, right? And again, opposite, right? When you think of getting burned, the fire leaves a scar. But in this case, Spirit is showing me like the fire heals the scars. Okay, so this fire is coming through and moving through, okay, helping cleanse and elevate. I'm hearing elevate, taking you to the next level. So let's pull three cards. Okay, I mean, I pulled three cards. Let's pull some more cards. Okay, how are we living? How are we feeling? Gee, I haven't been on your channel in a minute. How are you? I am doing well. Okay, I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Okay, not the Nelly song breaking me in. Okay, so take off all your clothes, baby. We was hot up in here. We was hot. Not us talking about. Are you a singer? Let's collab. Who do music? Cause it's Nelly Butcher here. Do we got musicians in the house? Oh, I caught you, and I did, and I did. Okay. Oh, Is that like triggering? Triggering. Okay. Yeah, we got musicians in the house. Okay, so wow, wow, it's a strong message coming through. Okay. For those that do music, all right, your music. Ooh. Whew. Hold on, y'all. I expansion, heart chakra, cleansing. You're neutralizing realms, fields with your sound. Wow, you are such a powerful being. Okay. You look at ooh, you deal with, you know, ancient aspects. You address your music addresses um energies and energies, frequencies that affect the collective, right? Like, for instance, Spirit is saying like the lost voice. Now, when you think or hear that the lost voice, that's an aspect, that's an echo that it exists, right? How many have felt like their voice was never heard, right? Maybe you're here on this channel and feel that way. Maybe you feel like you were never heard, okay? Or people ever cared about what you say, and feeling like you just got to a point where you stopped speaking. You stopped. It's a lot of energy coming through, y'all. Please bear with me as I get this message out, okay? And know that this is not for theatrics. I don't got to do that. Thank you for the star, okay? Star energy. Okay, so this is the freedom because you have found your voice, okay? Somebody wants you to be something you're not, okay? So, mhm, a lot of suppression energy I'm hearing, okay? You've dealt with this is again, I talked about the illusions being burned with the fire because you've had a lot of energy here that has casted illusions to you. So again, making you feel like you're not as beautiful as you are, talented as you are, sexy as you are, gifted as you are. You get what I'm saying? Expressive as you are. Okay, unique. Everybody has their way of expressing doing that makes you you. Nobody can be another you. Nobody can be another me. That's what makes us all beautiful and unique. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's see what other messages Spirit has to say. Wait, they're telling me to change the deck. Change the deck. Thank y'all for coming in, hitting the like button, y'all. So glad to see you as well. Okay. I used to hold back, and the old me is dead and gone. I know that's right. I know that's right. You set fire. I'm hearing again the channel song coming through. Two cars just flew out. Okay. I'm hearing that Adele song. Okay, set fire to the rain. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the people that was over here doing what they were doing, you see, it says, "What did I do? My family is dying." So while they were okay, some way, shape, or form moving against you, okay, this is definitely, it feels very much like a collective, okay? It doesn't feel like a single person, or it feels like a person connected to somebody. Like, yeah, that's not really family. Somebody associated with you could be, okay? Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general message, general read. All right. But look what we had coming out with that. We got bougie, high class, okay, confidence. Okay. So this is what brings this I'm hearing this lifestyle, right? Okay, so you know what I'm hearing that's being burned for you, or that you have burned, feeling guilty for wanting the finer things in life. Okay, you have freed yourself from this from like you gotta suffer. Okay, that was another illusion that because you are of light, because you are of service, that you gotta suffer, right? Or that you have to, it gotta be hard, and that's the only righteous way, is you can't enjoy the finer things, right? Or want those things, right? Um, you're not a materialistic person, but I do feel like there was some guilt around taking care of yourself from here, or like treating yourself. Like you're quick to treat somebody else who used to be like that. Drop a one if you used to be like that, if you feel that and no longer feel and resonate with that, okay? Because been there and did what that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. How do we like the face to face more. Maybe that's probably why I had to come on here too. Okay, I be thinking you guys like to see the cards more than my face. So let me know too if you guys prefer seeing the cards or CMO. All right. Ooh, okay. Let's see what other message. Our messages, spirits for the collective. Ooh, look at this. Your soul. Okay, your soul is free. Your soul is being freed. Your soul, yeah. Okay. I'm just, oh, this is so beautiful. Okay. Yeah, this is so beautiful. I feel it all in my body. Like those that really, I gotta come out of these. I was only in these Crocs for a moment because I needed some grip while I was doing my planks. Okay. But connecting to the earth, feet on the ground. Okay, this energy is moving through. It's intoxicating actually. Like I'm feeling wow, that's too many. It's too many. Wait a minute. Okay. Um I'm not going to take these, but I do see Will You Marry Me? Shine Bright Like a Diamond, Seasoned Vet and Spy, okay? If they're meant to be, they'll come out again. All right. But I will say that's the second time the Will Marry Me kind of winked. Okay, so there can be some type of marriage coming together here. Um, and I'm also physically for some, and because y'all know I will leave. Y'all know I will leave. If you don't know about me, I will leave when the reading start doing what it's doing right now, because we about to start cartwheeling over here, y'all. Okay, so there is a marriage happening, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. I was hearing two things before. Y'all saw how that just came out, child. Gonna get married every day. Okay, baby. Imagine that. Okay, listen. I'm hearing some of you again marrying when you marry yourself, right? Like the marriage of the divine feminine and masculine within you. Um, right. I feel like you have put in the work, right? Because that's one thing to imagine it, right? But then embodying, all right. Maybe you were seeing 10-10, okay. Um 10-11. So my birthday can be October 11th here or November 10th here. I don't know. I'm channeling that. Okay. Scorpio energy and Libra energy. Okay. Earth angel. All right. Yeah, you're here on divine assignment. You're here on a divine assignment. I do feel like there is a divine union. Okay, there is a divine union again with your soul. You can be, if you are partnered with somebody, you guys can actually be moving forward with getting married here. Okay, this is like the next step here. This person is your person, this is that person. Okay, I'm not playing. Spirit said ask for a loud clear sign. Okay, yeah, you're seeing it in real time. Okay, this ain't green screen. I'm not pausing nothing doing that, baby. We right here. Okay. Okay, so spirit is giving the confirmations. This is how spirit plays. This is how it's so beautiful. This is how spirit play, right? And why tools like tarot and are so, it's so beautiful, meditation and all this. This is how spirit just comes through and gives you the confirmations of things you already know and feel. Why you felt drawn in the first place, right? There's a reason. Okay. Um, yeah. Hold on. Someone showed their true colors. Okay. So you got to look somebody in their face. You got to see, I'm hearing you see people for who they are now. Okay. You're very better with your discernment. Okay. So that's lit. Okay, that's so what's up. Yeah, because more than ever, um, your peace, I'm hearing your peace, your peace, your peace, your peace. You are meant to bask in eternal peace, okay? While doing what you love to do, whatever that is for you. Oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all. Because I don't know if I did this earlier, but I just feel like, hold on, it says, uh, one, us to meet one day. We are definitely going to meet again. We're going to have Cosmic Elevation Mixers, Moments with Mo Cosmic Elevation Mixer 2027. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have events. And I feel like it might be something even more popping off before then, y'all. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. I can't. I can't. I gotta get me together. Through the weather, through the weather, through the weather. Okay. Look. Wow. Things are speeding up. Okay. Things are speeding up. This is why that fire energy moving and grooving. You can be a fire sign, uh Sagittarius, what, Aries and Leo. Secret competition. Told you. Okay, people just wanting you to be someone you're not. All right. Um again, you maybe not even knowing how much people are naturally. I'm hearing, yeah, look how this is coming out, okay? How spirit be just moving. Behind it, it says career shift, money going up, and right behind it, financial improvement. Okay. You see this? Okay. Play with somebody else. You get the bag. You're I told you, spirit just like you get the okay. You get the okay to just do your soul expression. Express all the colors of your soul. Oh my gosh. Oh, two cards fell out. Mm-mm. You don't know. You don't know me, but I know you. Right before I shuffled and these flew out, it was this person is a stranger card at the bottom here. Okay, so I told you you don't even know like these energies that are really in secret competition with you. Okay, and maybe you have always felt, or maybe intuitively you have picked up on this. Okay, it's a lot of energy, right? General message, general read. If you would like a personal read, you can reach out. All that information will be down below. Mm-mm. I feel like I gotta wipe my. Where is my? Hold on. Hey, I can't. What? Offset, cut, cut, real quick, pause. Okay, pause real quick, y'all. Let me get me together. Thank you for rocking out, sticking out, rocking out. You know what I'm saying? Who meant to be will be. What's all meant to be will always be. I'm back. Like I never left. Cause we really don't. Cause we really don't. Okay. So yeah, and then it says you were never supposed to know it was me. So I feel like you came into the discovery of the secret competition. Who some of you got very clear. Okay. Thank you. Love your voice. I love this. Your voice heals my soul. Okay. I love you too. I love us. Okay. Yeah, this is very clear. Somebody came into the discovery of something. You saw somebody show their true colors. You was like, okay, this is the boundaries I gotta have. This is the karmic ties I'm cutting. Okay. This what we doing. Bet I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk it. Okay. I'm gonna walk it. Oh, hold on. Now let's get that together. Okay. Wow. I told you. He was like, okay, okay, okay. I see you. And I'ma choose me. Okay. I'ma go on and I'ma let the universe handle that ass. Okay. And look, will you marry me? Again, coming out under will you marry me? My lonely days are over. At last, my love has come along. Okay. So there is a marriage, there is some type of union, there is some type of divine encounter I'm hearing. There is a divine encounter with a divine partner. Okay, yeah, you see right through me. How do you do that? Okay. Um, mm. Since you were a child, you've been gifted with sight since you have been a child. Okay, so you have been able to see things since you were a child. All right. Um, this is how you come into knowledge in things that people think they're getting away with. I'm hearing. Okay, so people think they're getting away with something and it gets revealed to you, and it's almost like, how do you know that? Or people discover that you know something based on how you shift or your energy you pull away. How, yeah, your soul is ancient. That's what comes to mind, okay? Your soul is an old soul. Your soul, this is why you're able to navigate the field. They're showing me like a cornfield, a corn maze field, but it's like you're able just to like you know already how to get out. You're just you're in it for the thrill of it. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. We have Breathe Me wanting to come out. Okay, Breathe Me. I'm hearing your breath. Okay, you breathe life. So singing, they're showing me again singing. The air, okay, the internal inhale, exhale, the living embodiment of the most high, of who Ashere Oludumare. Okay. Yahe Vahe. Right. Look what it says. Through creativity, I create wealth. Through my creativity, I create wealth. So if you do sing, if that is your career, there's about to be a career shift in your life. Okay. This is very clear. All right. I'm hearing things is about to be picking up. Okay. Things is about to be picking up quicker than you think. okay? You're rare. You're rare. And look, no weapon. This is why I told you. This is just why. This is why you get the information you get. This is why you're able to move the way you move. This is why things open up for you. Not to say that they don't open up for others, but they're showing me this part. Wow. You got the keys, right, to open a door, right? You're one of those that have the keys that opens the door with less resistance. Okay, they're showing me a key, right? And something about the key and the door, and everyone has their turn, right, to kind of turn the key in this door, but the key is almost like met with resistance, right? There's like just not quite letting you turn the key, and some people can just go like, right, while others, and on the other side of that door is the free, all of that, all of that, right? These abilities to unlock oneself, memory, all that. Okay, come on, beg, beg. Okay, so whatever you do, create creative wise, it doesn't have to be performative, right? As entertainment or an entertainer. The letter H is coming out. Okay, your initial can have the letter H. Okay, it's gonna be very fruitful for you. Um, some of you, I'm hearing that receive this message, or resonate with this message. Spirit is saying you need to put some more effort in. Okay, there are some of you that they saying to you, or some of you are being a little lazy. I gotta call you out. I love you. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, but um that some of you, when you put more effort in, this is going you're going to see how this, you see the freedom is already here. You see you already get access to the door and the key, right? It's just that now you get to turn it with a bit more ease, with less resistance, to get to the other side. Okay. Yeah, finding your style, finding your way of how you just want to, how you express yourself, how you want to live, how you want to move, how you want to build, all the things that you dreamed of building, right? Um, some people have kind of made you maybe feel like these dreams were unattainable, right? Or just so far fetched. I'm not, look what just came out, y'all. Look what just I just, we wanted you to look crazy. We say it, we say it. Do I gotta take all of these? I gotta take all of these. Okay. Spirit is like, you see the blink in my eyes, right? Okay. I'll teach you some things. I'll teach y'all some things about how to get some signs and signals um through your body, through spirit, okay? That's one of the ways spirit gives the oop it drip 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 drop. Sauce drip. Okay. Again, wanting you to look crazy, focusing on the eyes, okay? Again, but you're having breakthroughs. There's celebration, there's breakthroughs, okay? Oh, wow. Wow, let's look at all these cards, because these are quite a few cards that they say I have to take. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, again, these are energies that you don't know. Okay, so let me just say, you must, that you got to be Himothy, Harisha, whatever you want to call Harisha, Himothy, that bitch, okay, if energies are pressing this hard for whatever reason, okay, for whatever reason, right? It says somebody's thinking of a way to come towards you. This will you marry me card, right? Again, for those that are open to connection, companionship, right? You know, that door is open. That key is in that door, and you could just turn it like this if that's what you want. Okay. Um there's movement here though. There's fast movement. Like spirit is like high fast movement. Okay. I do see airplanes, I do see travel. I do see a lot of body of water. So being over water, you're going to be international traveling. Okay. Long flights, long hours. Okay. Um, I gotta stress this. I'm not even going to even play. Okay, it do feel like baby you about to be pulled in ways that you can handle, but it's expansive. It's expansive. Um, but you just gonna see how you gonna have to keep doing the it's keeping yourself in alignment through the play of your creativity and through this life that you're creating, right? So not to say that things won't ever feel like a contrast moment, right? But it's like how you bounce back from the contrast, how you flow with the contrast, how you alchemize the contrast, right? We got FBI most wanted. Okay, I told you people just pressed. Okay, people are pressed. I don't know, somebody can work for the government or some type of alphabet agency. Okay, or got ties to the alphabet agency or some type of connection to officers, police, something like that. Somebody could have had an active part. Okay, somebody could have had an active part with. Uh, okay, hold on. This is a lot. This is a lot. Real quick, this specific message coming through. I don't know if there was some type of officer or something that is covering something up here. And I don't know. Yeah, that feels a little. I don't want to go down too deep. You know if that message is for you. Okay. I'm just saying. Look. Wow. Look. Look at all these cards, y'all. Stop. That's why Spirit told me I had to take them all. Because usually I will not take that many cards. Okay. Spirit said take them. It says you and me in love. Okay. Will you marry me is here. Thinking of a way to come towards you. Um, my lonely days are over. Okay. If you do content, if you are showing yourself, okay, I mean, you do have a lot of eyes on you. It does feel like that. It does feel like you have eyes on you. Okay. Whether or not I'm hearing the following count is like irrelevant. Okay. It looked like it's the glare though that be making me feel like I'm tripping. Okay. But it says we flying first class. Again, I told you high. I told you flying. A lot of flights. Private jet, flying, black cards. Pick me up along the way. Pick me up along the way because you can afford it. Okay. Okay. Anytime Mo just need a little vacay. We can afford it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. This is your testimony. Every time I hear, I like, what come to mind? 21 Savage. I don't know. I know some of y'all probably like, what is that? Okay, but he's a rapper, right? And he got this one song that he be like, Rats, the richest, came from the bottom, hood rats. Now, no models. Okay, not necessarily that you're doing that part, the model, doing all that, but the energy of that is like, I was this, and yeah, and now I'm that. I'm her. I'm him. Oh, you don't like it? You can go sit and twirl on it. It don't make me no difference, boo. Look, with the bag, with the purse, with the Chanel, with the okay, with the Rolly, okay, or the Philippe, what they call it, okay. Don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started. We'll be here all night. Okay, be here all night. It says not your typical type, right? It says don't overlook. You might miss. Okay, so there's spirits just telling you this energy of somebody here that is, has very pure intentions, very much beautiful. They're beautiful inside and out. Their soul is very reflective of yours. Okay, and they might not look like your typical type. I'm hearing it might not even be, you know, it might be totally in a different basket of fruit that you normally don't pick from. There can Stranger Things, right? Love is love, life is life. Fuck it, I'll say it twice. Okay, hold on. Didn't we say Scorpio energy? We had some water sign. I said Scorpio, so we do. Shout out to the Scorpio. I'm Scorpio in the house. Hold on, I received this. We do got a lot of water energy coming out, y'all. Okay, again, the water underneath the bridge. Okay, so we got that Pisces and we got that Scorpio and we got that Cancer energy here. Okay, we got some deep ass people here. We got some deep transformation here, depth. Okay, this is why you always felt so rare because people can't handle these. People drown in your waters. Soul water. Shout out to Soul Water. You can check Soul Water out down below here. Okay, your boy Moments will Mo. He's Soul Water, but check out some of my old music. Okay, we're coming. We're coming. Look what Spirit says. Get excited, okay? We're getting excited. We're getting excited because things is on the marker. Oh, shoulder just popped. We letting energy out, releasing energy. It's somebody from the UK. I'm always channeling like I just out of nowhere the UK. Look, you're of light. Okay. You're here. You're on assignment. You're on assignment. You're on assignment. Okay, here. Let me mix some of these cards up. Pow. Each take a little from each pow. Okay. We got For those that don't know, this is the deck of Moses, okay? Shout out to all the channelers that be making cards though. I love y'all. I love us, okay? Because baby, it's work. It's a labor of love. You see how that just slid out? You see how it just slid out? Snake. And it just like Spirit was just like, here. I just want you to see it real quick. Okay. Someone wanted you to imprison yourself. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I told you there's some type of officer or somebody here who works for the law, the FBI, somebody here that wanted you because it's wanted you to look crazy, but now you see clear. You see clear. Why? Because you always had this gift of sight. So the Matrix was built around to try to make you feel like you don't got the sight or make you feel crazy. Make you feel like you are, not who you are. And now you woke the fuck up. Okay, we bring the party, baby. We is the party. We's the party. We the party. Hold on. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna let him go because all these three cards came out. Okay. Past life connection. This person is short here. So this energy of somebody moving towards you here. Okay, with this I feel like balance because how it crossed these cards, right? Very balanced with their emotions. Look, damn, can I get your number? I'm not playing. Okay, if you've been single, it's happening. What you have been calling forth is happening. Okay, would you like to go out sometime? Somebody here wants to take you out. Wow. Wowzers. Waddell. I don't even know. I'm making up words right now. Okay, making up names because that was just a lot. And Spirit wants me to take this card because there's so many cards on the floor, y'all. Hold on. Okay, shift it into this powerful energy. Okay. Yeah, there's been a shift. Why? Because you got back to center. You know how to get yourself back to center. I got to pick up all these cards. Okay. Why? Oh shit. Like, okay, all the cards that I had in my hand right there like that, I'm meant to take the rest of the ones right here. The ones they're telling me the ones that's facing up on the floor cuz there's a bunch that's like on the floor, but okay. Is that upside down? Sorry y'all. Okay, you need to forgive yourself for things in the past, okay, that you didn't know at the time. This what you have done. It says you scared the shit out of me. Okay, your testimony, you have been through the fire. This is your testimony. Okay. This is your testimony, being through the fire, being through these series of tests, being the one going through the trials, being the one that has been sacrificed, right? Um, being the one that has been stalked, being the one that has been suppressed, being the one has been, shackled in some way, right? Um, your soul, all because of your soul, because they never wanted you to have a free soul. They never wanted you to believe and know you are who you are, okay? But you got back to center, okay? No longer holding on to things because you understand that holding on does more hurt than accepting, right? And knowing that it was what it was. For some of you, you didn't know better, right? You didn't know better to set up this type of boundary with that person, to discern, right? To who can have that level of access. Um, and you experience some of the things, the contrast, right? Which sometimes is painful. But now all that is just like you have broken through so many things that even like your finances, right? Again, they're talking about your money, like of just feeling like you're broke, right? Cut, clear, cancel, delete. You're not, right? But coming from a family that maybe has struggled financially and you having this around you in your field, and you maybe have come from a broken situation, and then you feel like money is hard to come by, now you're broke, and it's like all this shit that you had to like face, all this stuff that looks so scary, so big, so you know but look what was here. Like, it's not even luck, but the energy frequency of when we see this word luck is like, ah like right. This energy chooses you, this phenomenon or energy chooses, right, that who's the one that gets to turn, who are the ones that get to turn the door, turn the key with ease, right? The one who is willing to look at the shadow, the demon, oneself. Okay, because look, they say all the cards that facing upward. Okay, so I ain't gonna take this card. I don't even know what it is. Okay, it says it's time to start living your dream. Okay, so this is why all this is happening. If you have been calling this forward, know that this shift has happened. This shift is happening. You're in the internal now. Okay, again, I know I'm talking to somebody that really get that, okay, of being in the internal now and embodying the internal now, right? There's a surrender. You're back to 0 point frequency. That is the center point. Okay. You were always destined to have this. Again, a lot of this shit caught you off guard, right? A lot of these attacks caught you off guard, but they didn't fucking break you. Yeah, we gotta pop shit like this because this is how the energy wanna come through. Okay. Because whoever you are, you've been through it. And I command you like on some real shit. Okay. Look, stop. Cause you don't give up. You don't give up. You don't give up. Okay? You are you this is you don't even understand. This is why they tried. This is why people these energies wanted you to not ever discover what keys you hold within your soul, two soul cards, right? Okay, and what you're able to do when you stand in this point, right? You are so free, and you digest and and keep it pushing. Like, okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to get all the chords facing up. Okay, I want to control your life. Okay, again, secret competition. You were never supposed to know it was me. Okay, but you switched it up. You switched it up on them, and it's fuck. It's it fucked them up. It said it's time. So somebody you was like, it's time. It's time to set this boundary. It's time to cut them off. It's time for me to move. It's time for me to change my number. It's time for me to change my email, delete that, unfriend them, block them, whatever you needed to do. Okay, this was on coming from your royal place. This was coming through your royal authority that you walk with. Okay, that you're remembering that you carry, emperor, empress. Okay, okay, who you are, who you came up in this like this. Okay, okay, these are the last three, and the rest of these go over there. Okay, we have support system. You are so supported. This is why the no weapon, okay, card showed itself. I don't know if it came out or not, right? No weapon formed against you. Nothing. No, look, here go the weapon. Here go one of them. Illusion spells. I told you. They want you to look like you don't know what you're talking about. No. You just seeing, you're just crazy. Or you just hearing voices, or you get what I'm saying? No, you just keep seeing the same thing over and over and over again. Your body talking to you and all day and respond. They want you to not believe in your body, your gift, your sensitivity. And it's like, isn't it so crazy how they actually weaponized and made the middle finger bad because it's actually a powerful hand mudra? I'm just saying. Did you know? Did you know the letter S came out? Look, I pulled half of these cards, right? All right, and look, it says big break. I'm telling you, somebody, you about to get your big break. If you are an artist, if you are doing something in the public eye here for sure, okay? Your attention, your focus, your creations is progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, okay? We did just see the what support system here. You want people want to support you in what you are creating here. It says other support is coming your way, so keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Okay. Okay. We have, of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest mistake would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Okay, so spirit again for some of you, giving you the encouragement that you need. Okay, so don't give up, right? Keep going. That thought that been placed on your heart is was never an empty thought. Okay, spirit wants you to know, even if it's been time and you haven't moved and acted on it in a while, for a while, whatever it is, like spirits like get back, don't give up on it. Now is the time. Okay, you received the download when you were meant to receive it, and you have worked and went through what you went through, and now it's like, okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. It says, Better a oops than a what if. We are here to support you. Look how these cards came out. Okay, so I'm gonna take them two that just wanted to come out, and I guess this one want to come out too. So we're gonna take the okay. It says I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Okay, so sometimes some of you self-sabotage, right? Okay, or you felt like you have been in the cycle of self-sabotage where you feel like things is moving and going and then you kind of give up, or you feeling like, you know, this was all part of the training wheel, right? And this is you getting a confirmation to don't give up, right? And to keep moving forward, right? For those that feel that, right? And to be patient, right? And I know we be like ill when we see these words. I know we just lost like five people, okay, right here in the word patient, right? And I get it. I get it. Sometimes it's like, it says just a few more more months, okay? Things good things come to those who wait, okay? So I do feel like things are about to shift really fast for you. Definitely when it comes to whatever your career focuses and whatever you do to contribute to the collective through your creative works. All right. There's going to be support there, and more you're going to be learning more, you're going to be in different spaces. It's going to require more of you. Okay, look, you're going to have to write, be in a space of reflection, right? Being in a space of balance. You only be in the center when you are able to look at yourself, right? It's like this symbolic line, this line, right, represents just walking that, being in the center of where you're on, you walk this, you embody this, right? Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So moving away from people, and look at what came out. That is confirmation. Somebody you have been maybe you've been seeing 1515. Okay, or you've been seeing 555 movement, okay? So that's your confirmation right there, y'all. That was just beautiful how Spirit just had that be the last card. Again, a lot of beautiful synchronistic things that happens around you, to you, for you. All right. Do you feel that way? Does that happen? I want to know, if you don't mind, before we get out here. Tell me a story real quick of something magical and whimsical that has happened real quick. Okay, we got time. We got time today. All right. Cause I know if you up here, things be getting a little whimsical. Anybody got a story they would like to share before we get out of here? I'm sure the collective would like to hear a good story. Patience, yes, learned, okay? Yeah, man. I don't like fame though. Private person. Yeah, I know my calling is global. Yeah, um, you know, when and if you feel that way, right? We get it, right? Um, like you said, you feel like that's your calling for whatever reason, that's your calling, right? So surrender, right? Because what was casted upon you for you not to like it, right? Because I know we are. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing split the deck as we talk about this. Like I gotta bend my wrist up like this, just so y'all can see. Okay, you're being divinely guided. All this is divine guidance, right? Oh, there are people getting put into positions to be the new Earth celebrity, would look like. Okay, influencer, you know, it's those that have done a great deal of work on self and can embody and hold and be a living bridge and frequency without combusting, because that is a real thing. People, um, you know, and I would love to hear in the chat as well if you have ever experienced. Yeah, there's a lot of sneaky ass foxes. I'm telling you. Experience energy surges in your body where you feel your body. You see something, you hear something. Maybe a time I may have said something right, and you feel that in your body, a surge, right? Yeah, our auras, our energetic fields be going through upgrades, be going through changes, and some people have done the work where they can hold more of this frequency, coherent light, right? That doesn't, oh my gosh. Some people can hold more of this coherent light, which is non-localized light within the body that's does not cause inflammation, which heats the body up, which causes the body to decay and causes the dis-ease, causing aka combustion, right? You know who combust? People that don't do the work and think they could bypass it, right? People that tries to hold something before they actually earned it. Okay. Again, fast movement. Okay. Wow. Oh. Okay, we got some more messages though. Protection. You're protected. You're protected through it all. Through it all. Okay. These three cards, when I hop out, we gonna let them pop out because that's what they do. It's what we do. We say we. Oh, look, the phone started hitting a little Kim. Okay. Okay. Look, here we go. I thought we was ending the read and we still going. They don't know what they ever gonna get from you. Look, you feel like an alien in a room full of people, not the same. You quantum leaping. Here go a master protection code. Okay, y'all just saw Spirit just said protection. Here it said, let me give you one better. Okay, if you want to take a screenshot of this, right? And to integrate this code, this is a master protection karmic clearing sovereign restoration code. Okay, if you don't know what to be really sovereign, I would suggest looking it up to what really to be the embodiment in your sovereignty. Okay. Your soul, the whole thing, right? But you can picture integrating that number in your head 3, 6, or 9 times. I do recommend 9. Chef's kiss. Okay. It will go something like I, Moshe, blank, I don't need y'all knowing my whole whatever. It's like, okay. But no, I, Moshe, activate master key code 47428593. Master protection, karmic clearing, sovereign restoration code. Okay. And you integrate that in and you can picture each number. Let it how it comes down. When you close your eyes and you see this tube of like, how does these little numbers come down through your crown? Okay. They usually come down in digital sparkles for me, come down and integrate in. Okay, come right through the crown and come through the body. Through the body. Okay. Yeah, that's how you become a living bridge. Okay. And what makes you different is because people who come into this knowledge won't use it. So therefore, you get why some people are just meant to have the certain hold a certain position because the information is out here now. Whoever chooses to use it gets to access the less resistance when it comes to turning the key behind the door. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It is. It is. Okay. It is. Okay. All right. Come on, y'all. I don't even think I don't even think they not ready. They ain't ready for this. They ain't ready for this. Okay, they ain't ready for this. We got the letter G and E coming out. Okay, and listen to this. So your initial can have an E, the letter G, and look what Spirit says. Listen, listen. Yeah, I'm papping you. All your desires coming true, y'all. Very soon. Very soon. And then again, those energies that was moving against you was like, oh no, because they thought that they stopped what was meant for you, but clearly things is right on board and right on schedule. And I feel like the illusions that were cast upon you, some of them same demons and illusions have come back to like do works on them. Like you get to be over here celebrating, right? You get to be over here celebrating, and these energies is over here going through it. Um, Knowing that nothing has worked. Oh, sneaky foxes. Oh, sneaky foxes. Oh, silly fox. They thought. They thought. Mm. Like, yep, boomerang it right back. Okay, boomerang it right back. Look, oh, Spirit wants you to know you're safe. See, you see how Spirit talking to you in real time. In real time. Okay, Spirit says, yeah, and you safe. No matter what they do, and you safe. So yeah, keep playing, keep being, keep enjoying, keep living, keep loving, keep healing, because there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been your boy Moments with Mo. I enjoyed my time with you. I love you dearly. Thank you again for hitting the like button, the share, the subscribe, hyping the video up if you resonated with it. Thank you for leaving the lovely comments. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the love frequency. I love y'all. I love y'all. And we just gotta sit back and watch. It's just gonna be that's all. Like, sit back and watch as you continue to just do you. Because you're doing you. Do you. You're safe to do you, boo. Nobody can fuck with you. You're unfuckwithable. Okay. I love your frequency. I love your frequency meditations, and I listen. He uses frequency and angel. Okay, yeah. Cut that cord. We know how to cut them cords, baby. You're welcome. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. Thank you. Thank us. Thank us. Okay. Because we are here together. We are here together. Okay. And on that note, have a beautiful rising evening, afternoon, y'all. I will catch you on the next message, the next reel, the next short. Okay. Check me out on Moments with Mo on Instagram. Okay. Moments with Moshe. Okay. Mosheh. Okay. Um, but if you pull it up, it should pull up. Let me make sure. All right. But anyway, yeah, I love y'all. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.